I'm Tracie Walker, and I'm on an episode of Small Talk with Lila Hart.
Yeah! Woo! Hello there. Welcome to Small Talk with yours truly, Lila Hart. Another episode. Are you guys excited? My beautiful sweethearts. Yes, that's what I call my fans, sweethearts, because above all else, I believe in kindness. And I want everybody to love me. That's why you need to subscribe and follow at Love Lila Hart on all social media platforms. So as you guys know, July was my birthday month, and I am now in the 27th year of my life. 27 years old, right? This is the time where I either thrive or I die unexpectedly. You know, as any true artist does. But I feel great. I feel like I'm in my prime, and that's really exciting, you know? 27-year-old Lila. I thought I was going to be a millionaire by the time I'm 25. I don't even have a million followers. So that's that. But it's okay. I'm happy and things are good. And, you know, I've got my own show. We've got Small Talk. I'm really excited about my next guest because I was talking to my next guest about my fears of being 27, where I'm at in life. And she came over to the Channel 310 Studios and was like, oh my God, look at Lila. Little Asian girl moved out to LA, got herself a producer Jewish boyfriend. And I was like, yeah, I'm fucking winning, okay? I'm living the dream. I truly am Filipino. We're very business-minded. Am I a winner, Eric?
Oh, an absolute winner. I mean, you're with me. How could you not be winning?
Okay, you guys, I'm really excited for my guest. My guest is Tracie Walker. She is a fantastic, hilariously funny comedian. I've known Tracie for as long as my comedy career. I remember the first time I saw her on stage. I want to say it was at the Dime. And she was just so hilarious. The way that Tracie is able to perform out her comedy bits and acts, it's like, she's what, in my early comedy career, like, strived to be. Like, she had so much confidence on stage. And especially after I found out she doesn't drink, and back then I was still drinking and doing all sorts of stuff, I was really inspired by that. And to now have her on my show, Small Talk, you know, life's really come full circle. So I'm so excited to have Tracie Walker. I'm so happy and excited to finally have you on Small Talk.
Look, we both have on pink lipstick.
Hey.
Pink girl.
I know. Our lips are popping. That's how I like it, you know?
So girly, your outfit. I love it.
Yeah, it's like emoji print.
Mm-hmm.
I got this in the Philippines.
So cute.
Thanks. I know. It's like a little turtleneck. You know, do you remember
Sexy turtleneck.
Yeah, turtleneck and my chain. Okay. I got my turtleneck and chain. I'm so excited to finally have you on the show. So Tracie is a stand-up comedian, and you also have a podcast, Act Like a Girl.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's a feminist podcast. Yeah, it's a feminist podcast. It's a monthly show with it's like a feminist comedy hour. We have improv, musical guests, stand-up comedy, an interview. It's like fun. We try to raise money for other nonprofits, other female nonprofits. So yeah, it's very fun. I mean, tune in wherever you get podcasts. Your podcast, tune in to
we'll
Act
have
Like
the
a Girl
link
TV.
below.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
I was on an episode, so I'm really excited for that to come out. And I just want to say thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now, you know, we'll reverse, and you're on Small Talk.
So cute.
So it's all about you. Okay, Tracie, where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Atlanta except for layovers, but I've never actually got to explore.
Oh my God, you will have a ball. You need to go. Yeah,
I
you
need
have
to
a
go to
ball.
Atlanta. My dad is from Louisiana, from Monroe, Louisiana, so I'd have layovers in Atlanta. to go to
How
my
is
girl.
Louisiana?
Very hot, humid. Yeah, I mean, I've only seen my cousins. I've only flown out to see them. They've never come to Washington, which is where I was born. But it's a very different culture. And then my mom's Filipino.
So they probably thought you were uppity, huh?
Yeah. They're like, you talk like how they talk on TV. That's what they say in the movies.
Yeah.
When did you move out to LA?
2000. I've been here for a minute. Yep. Like 2000. So it took me 10 years just to get used to it. I was like,
Right?
what the hell is this? Like, it's like, I thought this was like, the streets were painted with gold, and it's like shit, and it's like, what the fuck?
And it smells like piss.
And it's crazy. And it's like, okay, yeah, there's a mansion, but then it's like 5 people sleeping in front of it. It's like, okay, what's going on? Okay, and what's this obsession with these grocery carts? You know, at first I had like, I definitely don't ever want to become one of them. If it get to the point I gotta put my shit in the cart, and you know what I mean? It's like, hey, bad decisions been made. You know what I mean? Back it up. But,
Right.
So after I got over that and realized I came out here on a mission, and it's not no guarantee. You know, at the time it's not guaranteed. It's not. It's no plan. It's no plan book. It's just, you just gotta believe in yourself and
When did you
enjoy the journey.
When did you realize that you were a comedian?
Like my first job after college. Cause I was so bitter. I hated everybody. Cause I'm like, you know, it took me like 9 years to get this degree already. You know what I mean? And it was hard.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Georgia State University,
Hey.
and I got a degree in marketing. And this shit was hard. You know, I got like suspended out of like the university. I had to go back to a junior college, and then I got on the dean's list, and I came back to the university and graduated. It took like 9 years, almost a decade. And then I get out, and all I can get is a telemarketing job. I'm like, what happened? Do I need more help? Or I was bitter as hell on that damn job. And
I work telemarketing too.
And that's when I knew, because everywhere I went, people was like, you need to be on stage. You should be funny. I mean, you need. At work, it's like, sit by me. I'm like, and all it was just bitter. You know. I was drinking before I went to work. I was like, let me have a little wine before I go up in here, because I couldn't stand that job. If I didn't have my wine, I smoke a little weed. It was just so controlled. You know, you're on a caller all day. Like,
and your boss can be listening in on you.
Everything, every second, you were idle for like 5 minutes. What were you doing? 5 fucking minutes. I gotta explain 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm like, you know, I'm just thankful.
I don't like working for people.
Mm-hmm.
When I graduated college, I've done all sorts of crazy jobs. I've had so many different freaking jobs, like knocking on doors.
See. I had a friend that used to knock on doors. I did a lot, but knocking on somebody's door. I did knock on somebody's door, but it was like for charity, just to ask for money.
No. I mean, I was knocking on people's doors, like selling DirecTV, selling knives, Cutco knives.
You fell for that one. I remember that. I went for that interview. I was like, this is some bullshit right here. I ain't gonna buy these knives from y'all and then sell them.
I remember one time I went to the interview, and I was like, okay, because, you know, they do the training for 2 weeks. So you get paid $500 for the 2 weeks, or so $1,000. So I was like, okay, I'll just do the training, and then I'll quit before we actually have to knock on the doors. And I remember I was in San Diego, and before the training even started, the boss was like explaining. I was like, yo, just give me your job. I was like, I know this is a pyramid scheme, but I could sell the pyramid scheme better than you.
Right.
So why do you want me to go through all this shit? I was like, people's going to kidnap me if I knock on the door being like, oh, you want DirecTV? What Cutco, whatever. Like, what the fuck? It's not safe. But you know, I could sell this. I could sell this idea.
You can.
You know, I could make people believe
one way or the other. You could sell some shit. Yeah.
You know, but I was like, I don't have to do all the bullshit to do it. Yeah. So, God, that was one that I had to do. And then I had this one job where I was selling.
Okay, one example of a time you knocked on the door. Just your presentation.
Well,
you still remember?
Well, we were knocking on business doors, so it was offices, and then
Is that better?
Girl, I don't know. One time I had to sell stuff to, like, I had to sell wine to different people. I had to call them from the phone book, their office. I'd have to, like, slyly try to get through their secretary and pretend that I knew their client. And then they'd get on the phone, and I'd have to, like, flirt with them and act like they knew who I was, even though, like, I clearly am stalking invasion of privacy. Then I have to read the script and try to sell this fucking wine. It smells like salmon, rosebush, ash shit, and stirred with cedar wood. You know, sprinkled with tart.
Basically, phone
you should
sex.
buy it.
Phone sex.
I don't know, but it was
fucking
weird.
phone sex under the guise of business. This is some bullshit. I know. I did that. I had to, when I first came out here, I used to have to call and act like I was your supplier for your printer. I was like, "What's the copy number for the printer?"
Oh,
and then I
God.
send it to the closer. Yeah, so we used to just get copy of numbers all day, and then send it to the closers, and they call back and say, "Oh, you ordered these." You know what I'm saying? Because
so you knew it's slightly illegal.
Yeah.
I didn't feel right about it, but I was like, I gotta pay my bills.
Shit, I don't give a fuck.
Oh God, that really turned me how to talk on the phone. I remember I worked with this place called Collacoog when I was at Washington State University. We had to call. I was in university, but we had to call university students.
You was always using your voice.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. But girl, we had to call people who had graduated and ask them to donate to the university. It's like, oh, you're $40,000 in debt, but like, can you donate $50 to the athletic department for tennis and women's swimming? You know? And these people would be like, I can't. I had to do a 4-level ask, like $350, $150, like, I would have to do all these asks, and if I didn't, I would get in trouble. One time, we had to ask guys who had just graduated, and I was on the phone with this dude, and I was like, if you donate $50, like, I'll go on a date with you. And he asked me to go on a date, and he would donate the $50. My boss was listening and was like, yes, go on the date.
And you know what? That's crazy.
But he donated $50, and he took me to Taco Bell, which was a big deal at Washington State University because it was 7 miles away. So I was like, whatever. But like, I was pimped out at that job.
But no, I did a job like that. And it's like, I lasted for like a week. And because you have to call, like, you know, it's like heal the animals, and you know, and so you call me like, ma'am, you know, if you could just donate, because a Band-Aid might be just a little thing to you, but over there it could save a life, you know, all this shit. And then, but then they say, okay, these little old ladies, I'll donate $20, and you're like, no, ma'am, it has to be at least $50. She's like, well, I can't do. You get them all stressed out. I said, this is some bullshit. And then you had to, you know, keep asking them for, you know, it's like,
okay, did you ever? Can I ask you this?
They was like, I just donated. I'm like, see, I ain't got time for this.
Did you ever, in the middle of doing this, like, you come to the conclusion, like, yo, this is not right, and then you realize everybody around you's been working there for years and they don't see a problem with it?
Yeah.
I was like, how do y'all think this is normal?
I was so glad when they called me in their office and had my check ready to go. I was like, what? Today I get my check? They was like, you're not working. I love when I get that check, girl. They be talking about bye. I be like, thank you. Thank you, motherfucker. I don't want to be here.
So
I don't want to be at none of the shit. I don't want to be at none of these jobs.
When you were doing those jobs and you were already naturally really funny, what led you to finally get on the microphone and be in front of an audience? And
because it was just very disappointing time in my life. It's just I guess I was bitter. I think my funny is pain. Mm-hmm. And when I express my pain, mm-hmm. I'm expressing my pain, but to other people I'm being hilarious. So it was just people like, you need to be on stage everywhere I went, or mm-hmm. even just being me. Like, I'll be talking to this guy, he'd be like, you need to be on stage. And one of my good friends, she was like, you need to go down to the open mic. You know, this mm-hmm. is like just out of the blue after years. So when I kept hearing it, I kept hearing the same thing over and over, and I'm like, let me go on and take this workshop. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take this comedy workshop and see, because I can't do too many of these jobs. I already had probably about 15 jobs right after college.
Girl, I feel you.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
the same thing.
And I just hate it. I'm like, I'm going to be bitter or alcoholic on the job. I can't be at 9 to 5. Don't close me in for 9 fucking hours. Right. I feel like this is prison because you can't. Where can you go? You're not supposed to leave your cubicle. Where you going? All the time. I'm supposed to sit right there until you say I can go to lunch and then sit in that goddamn break room. Is you hell to the fuck no?
No. Hell no. So you decided to just finally go for it and do the stand-up.
So, yep, I took the workshop because I realized I was different. And this one girl on my job, she said, because I used to, be sensitive to when people used to say I was crazy. Like my mom used to say, well, she crazy. I heard her say that one time. And it kind of hurt because I'm
Me
thinking
too.
crazy. Yeah, I'm like thinking like crazy, like insane aside. But then this girl at my job said, this black girl, and she was the sweetest. And I used to make her laugh all the time. And she was like, she said, nah, but Tracie crazy. And when she said it like that, I knew it was coming from a good place. It was a good spirit. And that just convinced me like, I'm funny. I'm funny enough to invest in myself because I believe her.
Yes.
I believe what she said. She's saying I'm different though. Like they was like, she's funny. She said, no, but Tracie, I said, that's what it is, and that's why I've been getting called that, and that's where that pain coming from all the time. Is that I need to explore that part of me.
That creative artist side.
Yeah. Because I'd rather have people love me or hate me than just be okay. I don't want to fit in no more. I try to fit all my life. It's over. The gig is up. It ain't going to happen. I don't want it. I ain't even trying. I can't do it.
So, did you get sober before or after you started comedy?
I got sober after.
After. And what led you to that?
I got sober after homelessness. Yeah, I was homeless out here to LA. So it had broke my routine because I used to drink every night, every day. So it broke my routine. It really got to the thing of, where I'm asleep. So it kind of broke that routine. But to me, honestly, I think it was because I prayed because I tried, and I couldn't even, it was hard for me to even admit I was alcoholic. And then when I did, I just prayed because I said I can't do it. And then literally the taste was like taken away from me. The desire was just taken away.
God lifted the obsession.
Yep. I just
You're
don't
free
have
from
the
the
desire.
obsession.
Yeah, and I don't have to go to like AA meeting and like.
But you have a higher power, and you have a relationship with a higher power that you know is there and that is strong and that relieved you from
I'm
the
healed.
obsession.
I'm healed. I'm not
Through
just.
the power of God.
I'm not in recovery or nothing like that.
You're
no,
healed.
I'm
I
healed.
love that.
Yeah,
you know why I love that so much? When you say that you're healed, it's like it gives you credit because it's hard work. It's self-discipline.
That's what people don't realize.
And it's
work.
It's self-discipline.
Yeah.
And the self-discipline gives you that confidence. You know what I mean? And when you can say that you're healed, that's so powerful. Yeah. That's so powerful because it's so inspiring.
Right.
To let people know it's possible because you've been.
Because so many people want you to be a victim. Like, you got the white people claiming that black people need to stop being victims. But I see white people being victims too because you can't, you have to say, you can't, it's a lot of people that don't believe in God or whatever like that. You have to say, I'm in recovery, like for the rest of your life. Like that's okay. That shouldn't be okay. Like when are you going to recover? You know what I'm saying? Why are you an addict for the rest of your life? If you haven't displayed these behaviors in a decade, that's crazy. That's baggage. That would be crazy in any other way. People be like, let it go, move on.
But here's the thing that I look at it like this. You've evolved.
Right.
That was the old you. This is the evolved you.
And that's what
you
you're supposed
experienced
to
that.
do.
You were able to talk about it on stage, and it gives your stories like more credibility. Like I don't regret.
I like that what you said. It gives my stories more credibility.
Yeah.
That is so wise.
I don't regret like.
You got a lot of wisdom in this. Good things come in little small packages. It's really, I like to be able to say that, and it ain't even just sexual towards women, but it's like really mental. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel like it gives your stories more credibility because you've been through that, you've overcome it. You can talk about it. You can inspire somebody in the audience who may be struggling with a similar situation. Be like, yo, if she can do it, she can talk about it. She can openly face her fears and share it with somebody else. I can do it too. And that's what we're ultimately doing because we're saying things that people are afraid to talk about.
Because women have come up to me. She said, I'm sober and I would never be able to get on stage and say that I was alcoholic. I'd never be able to say that. So we're a voice for people, you know? That's the bottom line. It ain't no judgment after that. It doesn't matter if we a voice for anybody and it can help anybody. So, and then it's like two of us. So it's just the more of us that's like that and don't have to be pigeonholed to say, oh, I'm in recovery. That's just some bullshit.
Here's the thing, a lot of people will preach certain ways, play the victim or whatever, but it's the way you live your life should be attractive enough to make people want to follow in your footsteps. And
you should always keep saying, I have anxiety attacks, I have this. Okay, what's the solution to get to healing from those? Because that's not a steady situation that you should be in. You know what I mean? That shouldn't just be a way of life.
I feel like anxiety is like your body's response.
It's
to
a
let
chemical.
You know,
it's chemically.
You need to change. You need to do something.
Yeah, I get it too. I get anxiety every fucking day. It's overwhelming. But I have to have a situation, a system to work out of that. You know what I mean?
And
not
that's
just
through
be
like self-discipline.
not just be a fucking
and you're actively working on yourself.
And not just be a fucking victim. Oh, you know, because I have anxiety. Okay, well, I got a lot of shit too. I only probably know what I got, but I know something going on that I have to manage. So let's do that. Exactly. That's how I believe. I just believe in healing. I really do.
Yes.
Because, I mean, you can break your heart broken. If your heart can be broken, why can't it be healed? You're supposed to be walking around with a fucking broken heart?
I love that.
Yeah.
If your heart can't be broken, why can't it be healed? And it can be healed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like comedies helped heal a lot of my pain.
That's why I was an alcoholic. My heart was broken so many times that I had just wanted to be numb.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in my 20s. Already at life. So, you know what I mean? It means more to me than just not taking a drink and doing it in a bottle. It's a, like I said, it's a whole. I've evolved where I'm not the victim. Exactly. I want to live. I want
to take care of my body. I want to be good to my body.
Yeah.
I want to give my body the best.
Yeah.
And love myself.
Yeah.
And that's why, before you got on, I talked about that I'm in my 27th year of life, and I feel like I'm in my prime, and I want to love myself unconditionally, because life is short.
Yes.
Life is short, and you should spend it learning to love yourself unconditionally.
That's a good young age to know that, because you usually in your 20s, women don't know that. They don't know that the best thing in life is loving yourself, because then you be a better gift to other people in the world, even in yourself and who you are to other people. You know, that's the only reason for living anyway, is to grow and evolve and to be a positive, force, a positive, thought or inspiration to other people. That's it.
I want to say, thank you so much for being in my life. I'm grateful that I met you I respect you as a comedian peer, but I also really admire you for what you've done, and, you really inspired me to get sober, and the fact that I got to be on your podcast and now you're sitting on my couch. Like, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to people out there who might be struggling with any sorts of addictions and, pursuing their dreams of what they want to do in life?
Yeah. If you are pursuing your dreams and you have like addictions, you're in an abusive relationship, or you might be like homeless or anything like that, my suggestion would be, like they suggest you in AA to have a higher power. I'm suggesting from my testimony that I have a God, and even if it's just made up in my head, He has served me. You know what I'm saying? So I just think you should get something higher than yourself to believe in. Just you have to empower yourself, because ain't no AA gonna help. They tell you a victim and you're in recovery for the rest of your life. It's a business to me. Ain't no church gonna help. Ain't no, and nothing can help you but you. You gotta wanna live. You gotta see the value of life. You gotta get to a point where life is worth living. That's it. Because I didn't want to live. I wanted to be numb. And
I feel more alive today than I have in a long time, and I feel like I get so many moments where I get to be fully present.
Yeah.
And you look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You too.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
We've been hanging out for a couple hours, just catching
Like
up,
getting nice and everything.
It's just been so great, And she just like switched out. She's like, "Oh, let me go do myself up before we start recording." And you look so great.
I just put a little stuff on, what I'm saying?
Hey, but natural. You're already naturally beautiful, but just it's like highlights. That's why I love the poppin' lip gloss. I'm all about lip be poppin'.
What is that? Is that Rihanna?
It's NYX.
Oh, I got NYX.
Hey,
this is NYX.
We have to go.
I get so many compliments on this.
We have to go to BeautyCon next year.
Okay.
We got to go to Be Female Comics. Go to BeautyCon.
Yes.
Bring a few of other female comedians and hot chicks, and we will go to BeautyCon because we got to represent the female comedy.
We got to do it. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm saying that right now because that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful to have you on my podcast.
I'm so thankful to be here.
Thank you for sharing that testimony. That was so powerful. I didn't expect that. I'm like, oh, I love that.
You bring that out in me. Yeah, you bring that out in me. It's like, you know, I just want to empower other people to just keep on pushing. Just keep pushing, man. You're going to push to a better day, but keep pushing. Don't give up. And sometimes I be like, I don't know how. I'm just gonna get out of this. I just don't even know. I don't want to try no more. But you just push a little bit, just a little bit more. It just change. You know what I mean? Doesn't it change the situation? Just you be like, I can do this. Let me do this, and then you be like, oh man, I can see a light.
My final thing I do on my podcast is I want you to look into the camera and give a message to yourself that you want 5 years from now, 5 to 10 years from now. Just a message of what you would want to say to the future Tracie Walker. Okay. Some advice from the present.
To the future Tracie Walker. We did it. We did it. And we did it our way. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. We did it.
Yeah.
Tracie Walker. You're the best.
Thank you so much.
Seriously, this has been an absolute pleasure. I've really just enjoyed this whole afternoon with you.
And we already talked for like 3 hours before this.
I know, but it feels so good.
Girly, I love it. We can talk all day.
You know, but the conversation flows, and you know,
it's so much truth too.
Because you're very authentic, and I feel like I can be my real self when I'm around you.
Well,
I felt like that from the beginning, you know. So again, just thank you. I'm going to have a year sober from drinking June 10th. Well, June 10th just passed. That was my 1 year sober from alcohol.
I didn't get to high five you.
Yes. So from alcohol, Adderall, and cocaine. Adderall was my demon.
Girl.
It was my demon.
I take my hat off. See, I ain't have to do this year. You had all three.
Yeah.
God.
And cigarettes, nonetheless. Yeah. That's just... Yeah, and
some people will hold on to cigarettes. Like a lot of AA people, I'm this, I'm that, but they be smoking the hell out of them goddamn cigarettes.
And caffeine, like, you know, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, woo, honey.
No,
but just
hanging out with you today just like really made me realize like, oh, I'm not alone in this. Like, you feel the same way. You were healed. The obsession has been removed.
Yes.
You know
exactly. The vice have been removed. It was a vice, and we have been so encouraged, and you know how much we have been encouraged just through our actions of saying no.
Yeah.
To not even go back to that, and just one time we was like thinking it was not possible. Like I don't even know how much sober. I've always been drinking, so
I used to lay up in bed and like literally just be like, "This is my life. I'm gonna have to take pills forever."
I was like,
and this is it. And it would make me so sad because I didn't like that I was held captive by this fucked up thing.
It would make me sad when somebody called me an alcoholic. It was just really like, because it's like, what can I do about it? I can't say I'm not anymore. Yeah, because I'm getting ready to drink. Because I'm getting ready to drink some.
You don't have any more control, and I feel like the self-discipline that comes from being able to do what we've done. That has given me so much confidence to pursue comedy at a level I didn't think that I would be at right now. You know, I'm doing all of this and I'm not on Adderall. Right. I'm productive and I'm happy and I've got great friends around me and I recognize the blessings that are coming. You know, so.
And you're doing it like a boss.
With you too.
With your little look at that emoji, baby, because you still got to keep it girly. You know what I'm saying?
Could you let our sweetheart audience know really quick where they can find you, anything exciting you have coming up, and what to look out for?
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at Tracie Walker Comedy. That's TRACIE, Tracie Walker Comedy. And Act Like a Girl, wherever you get podcasts. Act Like a Girl TV. Check me out there. I'm co-host on my YouTube channel, The Funny Lowdown. And also, I'm gonna be at Oxnard Levity Live. This July 3rd. Not July. July. What is it? Wait, how? August 31st. Okay, so I'm gonna be at Oxnard Levity Live. August 31st.
All right, great. Thank you so much. I had so much fun. Woo, woo. All right, thank
She
you.
did that. Bye. Bye.
Eric tagged me in a Facebook post and he shared it because he thought it was sweet. It was this meme. It says, "This means I love you" in Tagalog, right? And it said inside, it said "putang ina mo." Okay, but Mom, so inside it says "putang ina mo," but Eric thought it's a trick. You know, they're tricking people. So he tagged me in it and he shared it and he was like, "Lila Hart, you know, I'm gonna think it's so sweet, like, oh, I love you." And then I was like, Eric, putang ina mo means like your mom's a whore.
She has such a good punch. She had this is the humor.
You fucking bitch.
Yes, you fucking bitch. But Mom, he tagged me because he thought it was sweet. He thought it was like, this means I love you. Mahal kita is I love you.
Mahal kita.
Say hi to my mom.
Hi, Esper.
And Mom,
Mahal
this is
kita.
Tracie. This was my guest on today's show.
Hi.
Tracie. Oh.
What's that name?
Yeah, we've been to Army, you see.
Oh, nice. Well, I just wanted to tell you that story about putang ina mo means I love you in Tagalog. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Esper. I didn't mean it.
Oh, my mom said at least he's trying.
I know that's right, Mommy. That's right, Mommy. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Let me say hi to Dad.
Hey girl, how you doing?
That's my dad.
Oh.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, good to see ya.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Wow.
bye, Dad and Mom. I love you.
I love you. Okay.
Bye.
Mahal kita.
Mahal kita. Putang ina mo!
Come on, this is the humor.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
I love you.
Mahal kita.
Okay, bye-bye.
I think Asian women have good sense of humor. Y'all always laugh.
That was so